You think politicians run the world. No, a dark cabal of priests with knowledge about your mind 1,000 times more than you know yourself are who run this planet. And they've manipulated the toy soldier wind-up dolls, order followers, to do their bidding of evil for them. That's what order following is. And you know what? I do not resent and hate the dark occultists. I've made this statement on the air many times, and I'm going to make it again. And I don't care what people think of me for saying it. And I'll get, oh, he's still involved in Satanism. He's still involved in the occult. No, I'm exposing it. I'm a de-occultist. I was on the inside at a low level, admittedly, and I saw enough about how it works to get out. Because I still had a conscience. And yes, they do let people out. And no, they don't come after you to beg you to stay in and do their bidding. At least not in the level I was involved in. I'm not going to speak for higher levels of it. When I expressed that I'm done with this, it was like, you think we need you, boy? Out you go, and don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way. And that was it. No one ever tried to pull me back into the fold, ever once. You don't want to be involved? That's your free will decision. Go bang your head against the wall trying to tell these dumb, stupid golems what we're doing to them. Because the Satanists I worked with told me we could come out and explain the entire dynamic of how we have controlled the minds of the people of this planet for countless generations, for eons. And they still would not accept it out of our mouths, from our lips. So you're going to go and tell them? Good luck. Because they're totally mind-controlled, diseased slaves who love their slavery and are going to accept their chains until the end of time. And you know what? I think that those people were telling me the truth. I do not have the hope or the mindset that the vast majority of the people of this world want freedom. They don't want truth. They don't want true spirituality. They love enslavement. They want to stay an enslaved species. Not all of them. There's a very minute percent that truly are good human beings, do want freedom, and are going to stand up against tyranny, even to the death, physically if necessary. But you know what, folks? The vast majority of people couldn't care less about the difference between right and wrong. They don't want to know, they have no intention of learning, and they will accept their chains. As long as they have a trough full of food and some kind of protection from the elements over their head, doesn't make a difference to them. Who rules them? People want to insist that there's nothing to the occult, that they don't need to understand it. It's who's running the world. You don't understand what real Satanism is. You have this Hollywood notion of what Satanism is. Satanism is 100% total me thinking all day, every day. Right there, that is 90% of the people of the world. That's the number one tenet of Satanism. Moral relativism. No such thing as right and wrong. We get to make that up. Human beings can make that up as we see fit. We can make a wrong into a right. We can make a right into a wrong. We could delegate wrongdoings. You know, we could write our own laws. It's moral relativism. That's all government. That's all authority. People think, oh, government today, it's so different from kings of the past. No, it isn't. You're just replacing the authority in one with the authority in an oligarchical group. In a few. That calls themselves government. People need to start studying how mind control works. When you understand that, you're going to begin to start understanding what real occult knowledge is about. How the laws of nature operate. How the laws of morality operate. understanding that order following is not a virtue. Unless you're in a cult of evil, then it's a big virtue, you know?